What is up? Why, gang? It's your boy coming at you with some new Joyner Lucas. Because yet again, we stepping away from the nerdcore. I'm going to try my best to get it where we drop at least one nerdcore track a day and a something else track a day if I can. That's just, don't hold me to that because I'm very inconsistent. But yeah, I am a huge Joyner Lucas fan. I've been a fan of Joyner Lucas since I want to say I'm sorry, but probably before that, because I know specifically the guy in the video with him in I'm Sorry is a poet, and I'm a huge fan of his, and that's how I became a fan of Joyner Lucas. So I've seen Devil's Work 1. I know like all the controversy it caused, but that's what Joyner Lucas is known for, causing controversy. So I'm excited to see what he does with this one. So that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get right into it. That same Hennessy bottle. He got that same Hennessy bottle. I guess he coming home from the church with the, yeah.
Guess we gotta try this again. Dear Lord, I know that we've been here before. It's been a long time, I hope that you don't slam the door. I try to walk away, but there's some shit I can't ignore. I could be wrong, but seems like you don't even care no more. Cause since our last talk, you ain't playing fair no more. And when I pray, it kinda feel like you ain't there no more. I still don't understand why niggas who deserve it dies living, but the ones who ain't deserve it isn't here no more.
So yeah, it's gonna be more of that. You know, why these people is like, you know, why they gone, but they still here type thing. So, okay.
And no, I don't want no one else to die. Instead of trading souls, I got something else in mind.
And I feel like the reason Joyner Lucas is as popular as he is, like with tracks like this and then like the I'm Not Racing, all that, is he's good at taking what the general consensus or like the average person thinks and like vocalizing it, even if it's something that's not the best thing. It's something you shouldn't be thinking, or some way you shouldn't feel. Like nobody should wish death on nobody, but we've all had that thought when we've lost a loved one and seen some terrible stuff happen of, why is that person allowed to live when such and such, or like this person I loved is gone, this good person is gone. And I feel like he's good at capturing that kind of stuff and putting it in tracks.
And no, I don't want no one else to die. Instead of trading souls, I got something else in mind. There's a lot of moments that I wish that I could change. I could fix a lot of pain if you help me out this time. Maybe we can undo all the damage, press rewind. Reset the clock and make it so some niggas never die. Or maybe fix all the mistakes of those that's still alive and give them all a second try. Erase that Will Smith slap and turn them back around. Or wait till they get backstage so they can have it out. Or maybe make it so that Chris chose a different joke, a different topic, something Jada won't be mad about. Matter of fact, let's talk about this shit I'm sad about. When Pop Smoke accidentally leaked that address out.
Okay, so I like this. I feel like this is I'm not gonna say necessarily an improvement. It's a switch up from the first one that was just like, take these people, get these people back and all that. It's more like right and wrongs, like going back in time and undo some things that like should have never happened or just could have happened better. So I like that. I feel like this will be a less controversial take than Devil's Work 1.
Lord, you know the streets crazy, how you drive the ball. And you know niggas keep a target on these rappers now. And give us Kobe Bryant back, we a mess without him. Take back the day he ever stepped inside the helicopter. Make him take the car instead and forget the chopper. Maybe take a different route or get a different driver.
Thanks, man. That's sad. I ain't gonna. Yeah, so I feel like this is gonna. It might be a little bit more emotional. Might be a little more emotional to some people. If you're a fan of like Kobe, you know, I got that. If y'all know what that is, you know. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, like me personally, I'm not a huge basketball fan. I'm a Kobe fan. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those like undoing terrible things that have happened.
Take the car instead and forget the chopper. Maybe take a different route or get a different driver. Can't believe you took his daughter and she left behind him. It's kinda hard to see the positive and that's the problem. I know you don't make mistakes, but I was hoping you'll erase that bullshit so his family won't be left without him. And I wish I could fly to Russia on a different mission and make him pay for putting Brittany Griner in the prison. Or maybe you could bring her back to February 17th and you could take the CBD so she ain't flying with it.
or you know, just like let her get out without giving them back some supervillain. Cause she's back, but like a lot of people said it wouldn't work. I don't know who the dude was that we traded, but it apparently was not a good trade.
Maybe change that 9 years and give it 9 minutes. Or better yet, change the laws so they can stop tripping. I know that's a lot to wish, and it ain't my business. But until you grant my wish, I ain't gonna stop wishing. But Lord, listen, this shit irking me. Now how you take PMB, that shit absurd to me. So many questions about that shit, and it's disturbing me. The niggas can't eat waffles without security. The niggas can't work hard and go buy some jewelry. That one hurt to see. And by the end of the song, they gon' try to murder me. And if they do, I hope my fans take it personally. I know you hear me talking, Lord, don't be curving me. Won't you take us back to Kylie Jenner's party? Before them shots hit the floor. Before the bullets ricochet and leave it dripping more. We don't know the truth or if we misinformed. But either way, take it back and make Tory hop inside a different car. Broke my heart when DMX died, I hit the call. Feel like that nigga was an angel in a different form. Might have had a drug problem like he did before. But he was fighting demons and I know that that's a different war. You must got a major ego. I ain't trying to disrespect and trying to play the hero. But when you took Takeoff, you took my favorite Migos. Look, I don't know how that makes sense, cause it makes zero. The fucking wrong place, wrong time, that ain't Gito. Took that man right in his prime, that's playing Evo. When Tiny Luster died, I cried and played CeeLo. Cause I can't even watch Friday without saying Devo.
Man. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Like I said, I am a fan of Devil's Work 1, but I like this one like way better. Cause it feels like it's just reaching out more. Like it's like I said, it's general things that we all wish would have happened or happened differently or happened better. But the way he conveys it, man, just makes it like kind of like touch you a little bit, you know. I like this.
Died, I cried and played CeeLo. Cause I can't even watch Friday without saying Devo. You know this shit got me stressed, right? Staring at the Bible, trying to figure out who's next, like. Why you take the ones who ain't deserve to see what death like? Meanwhile, 6ix9ine free, living his best life. Go back to the day that he took the stand and confessed, right? Tape his mouth shut so he never talked to the fans, like. Make him do his time so his niggas gotta do less, right? Make him learn from Bobby so he can know what respect, like.
And even on that, like, opposed to just being like, take 6ix9ine, he's saying, make him learn his lesson. Like, he's giving a better message, I feel like, in this one.
Lord, forgive me for my language and these bad words. But that Candace Owens bitch get on my last nerve. How you gonna tell me that what we witnessed on TV was a murder when we watch niggas turn his ass into Casper? George died from asphyxiation and that's a factor. Fentanyl or not, he'd have never died in his last words. While I cannot breathe, so really she gotta chill. Or maybe they should trade places so she can see how I feel. Little bitch got me stressed, God. Probably not prepared for what I'm asking next, God. Bring Ye mama back, cause he a mess, God. And he ain't been the same ever since Donda West died. Yeah, that's the day Kanye West died. First his heart, then his mind, then the rest died. And if your bank account is overkill, your soul could be broken still. Even the rich spirit money can't buy.
Yeah. Spirit money can't. Yeah, that's facts though. That's facts. Was that was that supposed to be like a reference to the Rich Spirits by Kendrick? I'm assuming. But yeah, Kanye been gone. We ain't even got to talk about
bank account is overkill, your soul could be broken still. Even the rich spirit money can't buy. I pray the heavens watch me. Rest in peace, Biz Marquis, you got peace. Young Dolph, King Von, Drake in your top 3. Black Rob, Trouble, Virgil and Shock G. Pat Stay, K Slay and Fred the God G. She almost took Lil TJ, but I'm happy he got Lee. Lord, you even took Black Panther, that's not G. And when Sidhu Moosewala got shot, that shot me. Begging for your guidance on this ghetto earth. Frustrated, trying to understand how heaven works. I'm just hoping you can pull a couple strings and redo a couple things so maybe we can get a second turn. You took juice from us that forever hurts. But putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work. Devil's work.
Yeah. You know, we always got to plug Tully because Tully, that's his app. But Yeah, man. I like that one. I like that one. Whereas like I feel like the contrast between this and like the first one is like the first one felt more like an angry just reaction to terrible things happening. This one feels like just like a more emotional plea of and like just not just like asking to change terrible things that's like happen, like asking for understanding as well. Like, why did these terrible things happen instead of these things happening? I feel like this was a great improvement on the first one. So yeah, I love this. But that's what I think, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments. Make sure y'all like, subscribe on the original. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.